All right, and now over into our weather forecast where we're expecting some storms tomorrow. Just a heads up for you, tomorrow will be that weather impact alert day, meaning we'll have some rain around and it might be heavy at times and we might have a couple of strong storms. When are we talking about? Mostly Tuesday afternoon. I think it'll be wrapping up by tomorrow evening. Spotty street flooding could be possible. Just be prepared with all your usual things that you do. Watch out for flooding, have WWL Plus, your apps and so forth ready to go because we'll have some rain and I think a lot more rain around actually as far as coverage over southeast Louisiana than today. We're still tracking this one area of rain outside of our area now. So Diamond Head and Bay St. Louis just barely on the fringes of this thunderstorm, really sort of linear complex. It's formed in a line around a boundary from earlier and then scooted off to the southeast. South of the lake, we're pretty dry. Here is what we have going on, and you can see we do have a low end risk of severe weather tonight, but we're pretty much finished with rain in general as we move into tonight. There could be some isolated shower storm activity, but we're mostly finished. This is our model you can see through here. Look at this little shower action still popping up or beginning to pop up tomorrow morning. So 7 a.m. if you're commuting, you might want to just be aware there could be some spotty rain, but I think it will be more noon and then we'll fast forward through the afternoon to 3 and 4 p.m. I think that'll be the main time frame for most of the rain. Now this will not be, I think, worst case scenario kind of rain, but most of us should be able to manage it, but some of us could get a heavier downpour here and there. A couple storms could have a lot of lightning too, so a heads up there. Moving into Wednesday, here's noon on Wednesday. It looks like a lower chance perhaps compared to tomorrow. Tomorrow's our highest chance, I think, of the week. But look at this, Wednesday afternoon, we're starting to see more showers and storms flare up. Not just along that old boundary, but also just because we have southeast winds bringing in a lot of moisture as we move into the next several days. Wake up forecast north and south of Lake Pontchartrain. Look for 70s. Some of us might get stuck around 80 with that really humid feel and at least some rain out there. Not everyone will wake up to rain though, but I think a little bit of spotty rain at least possible. Temperatures right now in New Orleans, by the way, 81, and dew point temperatures have been almost at 80 degrees, which is really high. That accounts for that muggy feel, of course, that we have. Temperatures around the area upper 70s to lower 80s right now. And I have our high tomorrow, probably only around 88, 89 perhaps because of the scattered rain and the cloud cover. Here's that severe risk for tomorrow. It's the marginal level 1 of 5 risk for severe storms. We'll be watching for maybe a high wind gust or 2. And also, again, maybe a downpour of 2 or so inches of rain that might cause some street flooding if you're under one of those slower moving patches of rain. This is our forecast actually through the end of the week, and a lot of us may pick up a couple of inches of rain, maybe even a bit more in a few spots. Our rain chance, you can see, generally goes down over the next couple of days, but I still have it near 40 or 50% even Thursday into the weekend. It'll be a more typical kind of setup with those afternoon storms flaring up. Here's our setup with the southeast winds, a lot of moisture, very high muggy kind of feel, high moisture content at the surface, and our daily scattered showers and thunderstorms. The tropics are quiet right now, nothing expected to develop in the next week plus, as we still have a lot of Saharan dust swirling around the Atlantic basin. 7-day forecast shows that rain chance, and also one thing with the rain and clouds, it can cut off our temperatures to about average. The average high right now is 90, so we'll be very close to that, I think, most days with a feels like temperature close to 100, but hey, it could be higher like over the weekend when we hit 95 on Saturday and Sunday.